Hello, Marky Dragon, also known as Marcus Eikenberry in real life, and this is Dramatic Amazon. Now, what is that? It's really you guys create the content, believe it or not. And so here's how it works. Below, in the description of many of my videos, including this one, is a link to Amazon. In that link, I get an affiliate commission if you purchase something. And so what happens is I get this report every month that shows me everything that was purchased. I then turn around and make this video. Now, so some people freaked out a little bit last time when I did this and said it's very personal information that's being shown here and that I should not do it. Well, let me preface this by saying that there is nothing in here that, that indicates who made the purchase. And so if you are making a purchase of something that is very, very personal or whatnot, we will have no clue that it's you. I only know what the product was. So it doesn't tell me what country you're from. It doesn't tell me what what area you're from. It doesn't tell me how old you are. It doesn't tell me if you're a man or a woman. Nothing like that. And so anyway, this is Amazon is one of the ways that I earn income from my videos. And so if you're using Amazon anyway, you may as well click the link below, and it helps produce this content. Now, this particular episode, there's a lot of stuff you guys bought last month. And so we're just going to go through them all in order and just see what we find. Some of it's pretty interesting. So here we go. Okay, first item on the list, somebody bought a t-shirt. They must own a GTO. And I must say that the older ones are much cooler than the new ones, although, I don't know. The newer GTOs just don't quite do it for me. So, okay, also in automotive, somebody bought car ramps. Maybe it was the same person, I don't know. And $203 though. Oh, they're low profile. I've had car ramps before. In fact, I had 10,000-pound car ramps for our limos so that we could do some of the work on our own with the limos without having to have all this professional equipment. And I probably paid less than that for 10,000-pound ones. And this has 3,000-pound capacity, although it's made up so that for low profile. So I guess it is a specialty item, and it was on sale. So, okay. And also in automotive, wheel chocks. These are very important. Because when you get the car up on the ramp, you want to put these in so that when you're under the car, it doesn't roll off. Very bad when that happens. Yeah, you can die from that. So, okay. Hey, it's a book. Now, this isn't Ender's, this Ender's series. Isn't this the one that they got the movie coming out in November that looks absolutely spectacular? So I know it's a series of books. My wife Lisa is currently reading the series. She's like, ooh, I saw the trailer and had to go out and buy the books. So it looks pretty exciting, and they got a good deal. Notice that it says Prime. You know what that means? It means that they got shipped for free. So for under $6, they got shipped to them for free. I mean, can't beat that. That's one of the things I love about Amazon is Prime and everything. I have Prime. You pay $75 a year, and you get second-day shipping, free shipping on nearly everything, including I bought barbecue pellets for my my barbecue, and those bags are 20 pounds a piece, and I got them for $20 each, and they were and free shipping. Normally, shipping on 20 pounds is about $20 when you ship it the cheapest method. So it's quite cool that I was able to get that shipped. Basically, it's like getting the stuff with no shipping at all. Anyway, so I don't recognize this book right here. It's another sci-fi fantasy. It looks like, or fantasy. So cool. Okay, now this right here you know, I did a video on this, and in fact, here is the phone right here. This is it right here. You see this cover right here? I did a video about this, and this phone battery pack, look at that, $8.28, and you pay a couple bucks shipping. And 69 cents shipping is what it says on there if it's coming to me. And this battery for my Nexus S made it so I could survive conferences. And it survives the whole day. In fact, on a single charge, unless you're using it super heavy. And so amazing deal to get this extended battery. Yes, it makes the phone just a little bit wider or deeper, but at the same time, you know, you don't have to use that battery all the time. And so you put it on just when you know you're going to need it, or if you're a power user and you're always plugged in everywhere you go, then this is something to do. And I couldn't believe it, for under 10 bucks that it can make such a huge improvement to my cell phone. So I have a lot of cell phone videos that I've done, and they actually, you know, a lot of people buy the stuff off the links. So look at that. Wow. This waterproof case. I mean, this thing's hardcore. I wonder if they can actually use the screen. Can you talk through this? Certified to 100 feet deep. Oh my goodness. So this is pretty interesting. I don't know, universal fit, crystal clear window, perfect for taking pictures or videos. It looks like maybe it does work, the touchscreen through it. It wouldn't work with the new the Nexus phone. You know, it has a curve to it, and so it probably wouldn't work with that. But that's really interesting. That's really interesting. And at 17 bucks, free shipping. Cool. So poolside, talking poolside. I mean, you're gonna have this giant thing up to your head, but what the hell? You're talking poolside. So here's another version of that battery pack that I've done, and this one's 12 bucks though. I don't know what the difference is of why. Maybe the other one wasn't available whenever they purchased this one. So and another extra battery. You know, the batteries on Amazon for cell phones are so cheap compared to going into your local cell phone store. And look at this right here. This one is $6.32, and it gets free shipping. And if you walked into, you know, T-Mobile or Sprint or any of those places, you would pay at least 20 bucks. They don't have anything under 20 bucks at those places. And like the other extended batteries, they might charge you like 50, 60, or 70 bucks for that. And you're getting it for under 10 bucks. This is how big the markup is on these things. It's incredible. And so save yourself some money. Another cell phone thing. And, ooh, this one's kind of nice. This is another Galaxy Nexus. And it says it's only compatible with Verizon and Samsung. Okay, the Verizon one. That's kind of interesting. It's a different take on that same thing. If you might like that fit better, or how that feels. So that's kind of cool. 25 bucks. Somebody was willing to pay, you know, on the $5 shipping. So somebody was willing to pay that extra for that. Now, I did a video on this too. This is a rapid charger. It charges your cell phone faster than the normal car chargers. And I think it has a little bit higher amperage or something. I did a whole investigation on how it works and why it charges faster, and I can't remember now. But for car phone chargers, this is the bomb. So yeah, I have a couple of them. And another battery. And ooh, I guess you want to stand out in a crowd. That's one thing I've never put on my phones. I've never put a skin on them, and that's been a problem sometimes. But like, you know, here's my phone, and I just like it being really thin, fits in my pocket well, but it is slick. And something like this would help keep it from being slick. This is interesting. $1.21 plus $3 shipping. Now, remember how I told you 20 bucks is what everything costs at the cell phone stores. And so, you know, with this, you're paying out, under $5, and you can take a chance. So let's say that you're a little bit more picky about your stuff. Well, you order this. It doesn't cost you hardly anything. If you don't like it, you haven't lost much. And they tell you the model of phones it's for. So you can search all kinds of stuff on there. Another extended case. Oh, with a metal kickstand. I have another phone with a metal kickstand. It's kind of nice because you can set the phone up and you can watch stuff on it. If you ever see some of my videos where you see the camera view from over here, you'll see a little monitor sitting in front of my keyboard, and that is another phone. So, okay. Wow. 8 cores in this puppy. That is, so, wow. That's a nice processor. Very nice. I could definitely see, see that being a real powerhouse. I like what I see there, most definitely. So, okay. I'm an Intel fan, by the way, but AMD is good. I was an authorized reseller for AMD and everything when I had my computer store, right from the beginning, and they were good. But Corsair Formula, Crosshair V, Asus, good motherboards. Probably the same person who bought the processor bought this right here. This looks like a good fast motherboard, and with that CPU, that's probably more powerful than the machine I've got here. So I've got 6 cores, Intel at 3.4 gigahertz, I think. And I don't know, I don't remember what the other one went for, but yeah. So now you guys remember my videos where I did the building the computer and everything. I put in an Antec 1200 watt power supply. It is it was a little bit overkill doing 1200 watt. 750 watt, 850 watt. Both of those are probably more than enough for everybody, and this one $150. So I've been very happy with my power supply. I haven't had a single issue out of it. It came with a bunch of extra cables, and they all unplug from here. It's modular. Let's see here. See that? It's modular, and and so what that means is that you don't have all these extra cables in the case, and it makes it very, very nice. So look at this case. This is similar to my big case. It's hard to find a good case, and so this one doesn't look too bad and everything, but obviously somebody building their own here. And the silver thermal paste. Yep, it's cheap. That's the good stuff right there. Somebody else bought another case here. It's okay looking, for $80. What is this, mid tower? Yeah. And side panel, looks pretty good. You don't need a full tower unless you're really going gung-ho with a lot of stuff. But if you're building a gaming machine where you have 1 or 2 hard drives and you have like 2 video cards and maybe 1 or 2 other things, a mid tower do you just fine. You don't need a full tower. So here's another one. This is the same brand I think that I've got, the Cooler Master here. This one is a little bit different than mine. Whoa, look at the size of that fan in the side of it. Holy cow. That would move some air. Holy cow. And I bet you it'd be nice and quiet too with a fan that big, because the blades can move really slow and not slice the air heavy and really just keep it quiet. $150. Free shipping. That's nice. That's really nice. So, wow. That actually right there looks like a case that I would consider using, because noise is really an issue. So here's a CPU cooler. This is something like what I have. I have a few of these, and they're pretty big. You need a big case if you're going to run one of these huge fans in it, because of the depth of the case. You got to measure to make sure you have enough room to fit this in. Most mid towers will, mini towers no. And full towers, almost all of them will, but you still got to figure out your measurements on that. So, Another cool looking fan. Water cooling. Okay, Cooler Master. I had one of these, and I did not have as much luck with it, and because it just didn't fit right, and so I ended up not using it. I still have it new in the box. I waited too long to return it, and so, you know. Another fan. People like their LEDs. Me, I wish I thought about clipping all the LED wires in mine, because it's damn annoying if it's in my field of view and everything. Right now I got it on my desk, so it doesn't matter. But if I had to look at that all the time while I'm trying to concentrate on playing a game or something like that, forget that. So another fan. I've got these fans right here, nice and quiet. Nice and quiet, and that's really important if you're doing any live broadcasting or recording, that you need as quiet an environment as possible. I don't have an ideal environment here. I mean, I've got my own office here at home and everything. Kids are on vacation now, summer vacation, so probably going to hear them in a few more of my videos. Just the way it is. And here's same thing, and they have these rings to add color to it, you know, if you're into that. So here's another pretty nice power supply, and yep, that's how I did it. I ran all my cables through the backside right there, all of them that I could. Another Corsair Hydro. That in fact looks like maybe the exact same one that I have. I should post it on Craigslist or something and sell it. So, are you local in the Florida, Tampa, Florida area? You want it at a good price? Contact me. This memory right here, it has the fins here so that I can get extra cooling, and that looks like a pretty good price and everything. $121 for 16 gigs. I'm running 24 gigs in my machine right now, and actually I was considering putting even more in. I maxed it out the other day. I made another one of my time-lapse videos, and it was a terabyte of video, and I was just pegging out on my memory of the sections that it was loading and everything, and so I think that I could really benefit from having more memory. And at some point I'll do that. Maybe, you know what? So with Amazon here, when you guys buy something, I don't get cashed out. They just give me credit in the store. And so maybe one of these days I'll have enough credit in there and I can pop for, I don't know, 48 or 64 gigs of RAM, of good RAM, and upgrade. The only time I would use it though is in video editing. And it wouldn't make my games go any faster having that much memory. It wouldn't do any of that, but it would, in video editing, it would allow me to load stuff quicker and to have less editing time. It would cut my editing time a little bit, not a huge amount, just a little bit on only the really big projects. Editing something like this video right here, this probably isn't big enough to matter. So yeah, more memory. And 12 gigabytes. Let's see. Oh, this looks like the motherboard that I got. In fact, I think this is the exact same motherboard. Pretty high-end motherboard for Intel. And one of the reasons I like it is that it has 6 memory slots, which made it more affordable to get the memory. And does it say how much memory can be put in it? It probably doesn't say here, but oh, look at that. It's got some 1-star reviews. There's some people that did not like it. But this is not the highest end motherboard, but it's a very good motherboard. And I really like it. I think it's been fine for me. I wasn't looking for something all the way really on the high extreme end. I wanted something that was fast and highly reliable. I look at my computer as a tool, not a toy. And so I want it to work all the time. Okay, so, and here's another one. It looks like it's a little bit different version. So maybe I don't know which one it was. This is the Extreme Edition. Okay, 4 and 6 core processors. This might be the one too. I don't remember. So I don't commit things like that to memory that that are you know, not so important, like remembering the exact model number. It just doesn't matter to me. So this is one of the webcams that I have. I actually have a little bit higher model, but this is a webcam I really like. It's when you see me doing Google Hangouts, my picture on Google Hangout is done off the webcam. Right now you're seeing me off of an actual camera. And but I do still have a webcam and I use it a bit. And so yeah, it's kind of nice to see how it expands out like that, the little rubber grips on it. I can put it anywhere. I can hang it on my other camera, I can put it on my monitor, I can set it on my desk down below looking up so you can see my chin or something like that, you know. Look up my nose. Have you ever seen people who do that? They put their camera like right down at their keyboard, and when they're talking to you, you're looking up their nose. Yeah. So, actually, I have this headset too. I don't know that I've ever mentioned this headset on any of my videos. I guess it's just coincidence that somebody bought this. It's a good headset. Microsoft doesn't make the most stellar products in the world, but they tend to be pretty reliable, and they always work with Windows. Imagine that. Yeah. So another computer case. You know, if you're into that, look at that. All the ports are right at the top. Imagine all the dust that collects and everything, and all those ports at the top that you're shoving it down in further every time you plug something in. I'm not going for that. Keyboard. Ooh, Razer Black Widow. Mechanical keyboard. Ooh, I would love to have one of these. I love mechanical keyboards. They are just awesome. In fact, gosh, I wonder if I have enough credit right now that I could buy this. Actually, I may just I'm gonna leave this one up for last here and come back and look at this. Mechanical keyboards. I'd have to. I'm sure it's USB. Listen to this. There's no way that I'd be able to use this keyboard while I was recording. Because it would be way too loud. So the mechanical, it clicks every time you hit it. And you guys would be going frickin' nuts. Going, oh my God, my ears. So I would actually have to have two keyboards plugged in, and I would only use the mechanical when I wasn't recording or when I was typing stuff or whatever. I love mechanical much better. I can actually tell, you can feel when you click on it, you can feel when the key is registered. And so, and it kind of harkens back to the days of typewriters, because you could feel when the key struck. And so typewriters were just at the very tail end when I was a kid in school. You know, we maybe had one class on typing with typewriters, but we could tell right then that computers were what we were going to be doing, and that's what we did most of our typing on. But it was like, well, you know, you may still run into this technology, so we're gonna teach you a few hours on an actual typewriter. So, okay, let's go on to the next item here. Oh, look at that mouse. That is good looking. A Razer mouse. Wow, infrared gaming mouse. Oh, I love that. It's 7-foot lightweight braided fiber cable. And the fiber cable makes it so that when you pull it across an edge, it slides across. Instead of the rubbery stuff, which can sometimes get bound in there, this will slip through easier. And so when you're using it, it's just a little bit better. Wow. Maybe I could get Razer to like sponsor my videos or something like that. Ooh, Transformers. Oh, a left-handed mouse. That's cool. That's cool. Very cool. Okay, hard drive, 2 terabytes, 7,200 RPM for 157 bucks. I'm not so sure you got a good deal. Yeah, I think that I have been buying some, or seeing some Western Digitals, 2 terabytes, for less than that. Although this is Caviar, which is their high-end edition. And now, what I mean by high-end is it's built more for durability than for performance, although it has good performance. But nowadays, you know, the 7200 RPM, 64 megabyte cache, you know, we are transitioning right here into solid state drives, and the solid state drives are much, much faster. Now, that solid state is much more expensive, but I bet you for a few dollars more, you could have done something that was a lot more hybrid, that maybe had, you know, 100, you know, or you know, maybe had a couple of gigabytes of solid state in there for, you know, the quick reading and writing that would really speed it up, and then that would internally it would read and write, and it would pull up stuff that you use often and leave it there in the you know, hard drive cache or whatnot, which would really speed up your gaming and everything, especially like in World of Tanks. You know, if your hard drive is really grinding whenever you're playing the game, and you go to the next thing to load the next one, oh my God, it is. It takes forever. Sometimes the match is already 30 seconds or a minute going by the time you finally appear in the game. So that's where that kind of stuff makes a difference. Here's a 1 terabyte for 87. Gosh. Well, it's Caviar again, but there are cheaper solutions out there. If your data is not, you know, if it's a second or third drive, something like that, and the data is not as important, like it's just your installed games and stuff, maybe you don't need to spend as much. Or maybe, you know, I don't know. So, another power supply. Lots of computer stuff bought. What's this? The complete 7th season of Everybody Loves Raymond! Oh my God! I never watched the show. So, but somebody got it. $15. Okay, oh my God. Now, if I could recommend a movie to you, it's From Earth to the Moon. This is a Tom Hanks and Ron Howard movie, and it I think it's Tom Hanks and Ron Howard, or is it Spielberg? Tom Hanks is director, Michael Grossman, and it doesn't say. Well, it's at least Tom Hanks. This movie is amazing. It's about the U.S. space race. And it's a series. It's not just this is not just a movie. This is like 12 hours of video or something like that. I don't know. Does it say here? 720 minutes of runtime. So yeah, about 12 hours. No, wait. 720? 720. And that's not hours. That's minutes. Okay. Gee whiz, I'm thinking here. Yeah, so 12 hours. I was right the first time. I got confused. I thought maybe that was hours. And I'm like, this is an edition I don't have. Such a great series. Really great series. And they made another series after this, which was awesome as well, called Taken. And the Taken series is totally sci-fi, has Dakota Fanning in it, and it is amazing. Let's see here. Here it is, and this one's Steven Spielberg. This one's a bit more, but this is also a mini-series, and great sci-fi love story. And Dakota Fanning is such an awesome actress, even at her age. This is one of the first big things that she ever did. So, Jim Cata? I don't even know what this is. I guess this is a movie. Interesting. Okay. I guess I don't have much to say about it. The Italian Job. Blu-rays are starting to get cheap. $8.50. All right. I've seen that movie. It's pretty good. What is this? Coconut water? Wait a second. Someone bought coconut water? Look at that. I guess it's a 6-pack of it for $25. It must be good stuff. I don't know. Ultimate hydration. Good reviews. Wow, there's a lot of reviews on this. Over 1,000. So it must be something that a lot of people are using. That's really interesting. I have never considered, maybe I should look up what Dr. Pepper, if they even have Dr. Pepper. I know it would cost too much, because shipping consumables like this, you are paying more on Amazon. In all honesty, almost always, because the shipping on this is quite expensive, and so you have to buy in big bulk to make it worth your while. Shaving set. Okay, so maybe I could use something like that. Except I don't use. Oh, look at that. I don't use. I use an electric shaver. People, yeah. So especially for shaving my head. Boy, can you imagine all the nicks I'd have? Oh my God. Somebody bought jewelry. Wow. Silver, $35. Okay, USB cable. Okay, let me tell you something here. Here's a little nugget for you. Cables cost almost nothing. When you walk into Best Buy or into any place that sells cables, about $15 is about the minimum that you'll pay for a cable. Now, look at this. This is a 6-foot USB, micro USB cable. So it's standard to micro, and it is $2.52 and free shipping. I mean, come on. Now, here's the deal, is that this cable, if you went into Best Buy, would cost you at least $15 for their brand. And then if you wanted to buy a name brand, then you'd be paying $20 or so for them. And this is where they make their money, is on cables and stuff. Well, if you don't have to have the cable today, get it on Amazon. I mean, look at this, really, $2.52. Do you think you can wait a couple of days to save 12 to 17 bucks? You know, it's a no-brainer, really. So here's another car charger, another rapid charger. I always look for the rapid chargers and get them on Amazon. They're so cheap. So $4.99 plus $2.98 shipping. I mean, yeah, and the rapid ones you would pay more. Oh, the person who bought the shaving kit probably bought this. This is a nice old-style razor. This is like what my father used. And then my grandfather, though, probably way back in the day was straight razor, but this is the kind that my father used, and you know, I'm just not into using an actual blade myself. Another cable. Look at this, $6.99, free shipping, and ballet slippers for a kid. The only thing that bothers me about buying stuff like this on Amazon is that it may not fit when you get it there, because you're guessing and everything. But they have a program for free returns on stuff like this, because they know that is the #1 biggest objection to people buying stuff. And so I would have a hard time buying a pair of shoes or something unless I was buying the exact same model that I already had in the exact same size. That's how I would do it. I went and bought, I got some Birkenstocks and everything. I did find them on Amazon for about $50 cheaper than what I paid for them. But, you know, I really needed the service of going to a Birkenstock store and, you know, to get fitted right and everything. I'm not sure that I would have done it all right if I had not done that. But if I wanted to buy another pair of Birkenstocks, you know, a different model, whatnot, then I know what size that I need and everything, and I might very well do that and save myself the money. So Windows Premium. Okay, so I'm still on Windows 7. I have not gone to Windows 8, and I don't know that I will. So punching bag. You know, us nerds need to work out more. Otherwise, you become fat nerds. So, have you ever punched one of these? You know, it's really a hefty bag. It's not like punching a person. Well, I suppose if you're punching them on bone or something like that, but they're not soft, and so you know it's a little bit of resistance there. Dragon Age, all right, Ultimate Edition, $15, not bad, not bad, and then $4 shipping. So, and they bought it for the PC. Interesting. I wonder if for the Xbox, oh my God, for the Xbox, it's $43. Wow. ship it for free, but for PC it's so much cheaper. What is it for PlayStation? 32. I wonder why the different prices. And for download, oh, it's more expensive on the download, 25 bucks, than it is to have it shipped. Interesting. Okay, well, there you have it. That was a pretty good game. I played some of it. I didn't finish it, but I played some of it. Dragon's Dogma. I've heard of this game. I've not played it, and but somebody else has. So anyway, that is it. I'm going to stay on this last one because I'm going to go look at this a little bit more after this episode. So that is it. Next month, if you buy anything, it'll appear here. Now, you know, I'll have to keep it clean. If you buy some giant dildo or something like that and it looks offensive, I won't be able to show you all a picture of it. But I'll be sure to mention it. Yes, for sure. So I don't want to be offensive to anyone. And so that's part of the concern with things is that, you know, you don't want to, I don't want to offend anybody on my channel here. Although I do all the time and I do it by accident. So anyway, that's it. Thank you very much for participating in this edition of Dramatic Amazon. And next month there'll be another. Take care, everybody.